Welcome to the Judith TV show. Form, today's hottest celebrity relationship gist, secret romances exposed, shocking breakups shaking the internet, and couples everyone is talking about. Which gist do you believe? And which is just hype? Stay tuned for more. Welcome to the Judith TV show.
Yeah, here we are again. Judy TV show, okay? I talk about marriage and marriage related trending issues, and my name is Judith. Friends, I just want to quickly react to let's go back to the Kenyan baby mama, Helen Ati, that has been dragging Cubana Chief Priest for quite some time now. Um, I saw a recent post where Cubana Chief Priest was responding to Arise News because they said, I think they made mention of that either they were calling on him to come and do a DNA test or whatever. And he now responded and said they should help him to bring her and the boy to their studio, that he will come there and do a DNA test free of charge. So you just know that, he's being sarcastic. Anyways, I just want to address that issue. I don't know why some Nigerians are just carried away by what that lady is doing, and I mean what I'm saying. Okay, it's like that lady, when she needs money, she comes out to put that because she knows that she will whip up sentiments of people, and people will start contributing money for her. Okay, all her accounts, that has been just the way it is. People have been giving the in millions, so people have been giving this lady money. But I want us to look at it. People that are saying, oh, this man would have just done the DNA test and that would be it. So somebody will just come out from nowhere, because the man kept on saying, right from day one, he kept on saying that I don't know this lady. And then somebody will now come and say, okay, go and do a DNA test. I want to ask a question. For instance, you have a neighbor, you have a goat, you bought a goat for probably independence or whatever you want to use to celebrate that good, and then another of your neighbor has, probably somebody came and stole your neighbor's own. Okay, and then because your own is still there, or you have now killed your own, then your neighbor will come and tell you to swear an oath that it wasn't his own that you stole and killed, and then you now go and swear the oath. Who does that? Who does that? I made not just one or two, I made a couple of videos, and I said there's a few things I observed. First of all, Helen is not married to this man. Why would she put on her social media handles Helen Ati, Pascal Okechu? If you're talking of the boy, okay, this boy belongs to you. That one is now in contention, because the man said he doesn't know this lady, and the lady is saying that no, you are the father of this boy. So what has that got to do with now putting your social media handle as Helen Ati Pascal Okechukwu? Are you now married to the man, or is he married that you want, or you want to break his home? So what exactly do you want? Besides, one of the videos I made, accountability underscore table, put out a photograph of the man that is the father of that boy. I know I placed it on my on that video that I made that time. Then I also remember when Egungun of Lagos traveled to Kenya, and then ran into Helen and they decided to interview. In fact, Egungun revealed that she has a functioning salon, a very big salon in Nairobi. If you see what she was wearing, and this is a lady that will come on, because she has studied Nigerians and the emotions of Nigerians, she will just come and then hit the wall and hit the boy, carry the plate of food from the boy, hit the boy, and other people will say, no, she's frustrated, oh, hey, come and do DNA. Then people will start contributing money for her. After a while, she'll go back home. Have you seen Helen in a club? She was telling Egungun of Lagos in that interview, oh, that she wears designer, she doesn't drink fake whatever drink she was carrying and everything. But I don't know how people will now come and be telling this man, okay, go and do a DNA test. So that what will happen? We are saying that homes that women are breaking are getting too much, and then people are now saying this man should go and do a DNA for what? Because my own is that if it is this boy that you're talking about, to take care of the boy, our own Bonner boy offered to help, and this lady refused. So why did she refuse? If it is money that you say, okay, come and take care of this boy or whatever, why then there was a time she also said that the boy's school fees is $1,000. $1,000. You know what is $1,000 in Nigerian money? Meanwhile, like I said, there was a time Burna Boy offered to help. Burna Boy wanted to even bring her to Nigeria, give her a job, and then put the boy in school. She refused because she has a functional big salon in Nairobi. But she doesn't want to put it out there. She doesn't show it. She doesn't show it. Meanwhile, this Silly also has a son out of wedlock, from a different man. Maybe it's the same man that has the two sons, or maybe a different person. And we have never seen her drag that man. We have never seen her do any video. But every now and then, this lady will set up her ring light and then sort the daylight out of Cubana Chief Priest. We also saw the time she even started trolling the wife. You a wicked woman, tell your husband. This is a man that, okay, let's even say, okay, maybe that something happened between them. You flee all the way from Kenya to Nigeria. Excuse me, what did you come to do? Who paid your bills? Who bought you tickets? Now you came into Nigeria, apparently you attended a party or club or whatever, and you met this guy, and everybody knows a Cubana Chief Priest that is so loud when in the areas of, okay, money and water and all those kind of things. Maybe you saw that one and say, this guy has money, this is a good catch. And then everything now went the way it went. Now, assuming he even slept, I'm just assuming, but the man in question said he don't know her. He doesn't know her. But assuming something happened between them, because the man is already married and has children and doesn't, is not, this lady is not maybe her steady girlfriend or whatever. So whatever thing that transpired between them, I want to believe that the man paid her. The man paid her, probably because he now saw that this person has money or something. She now decided to do whatever thing she did, and all of a sudden, there's a baby now, and there's your son. Come and take care of the son. School fees is $1,000. A 3-year-old boy, that's a toddler, I'll be 4 years old. $1,000. So by the time the boy will enter secondary school or enter primary school or even university, only God knows what will happen. This lady, to the extent, because she has seen that he's trying to whip up sentiment, this lady also, there was a time she was calling on the president, a whole president of Nigeria. What an insult. And Nigerians are still talking to this lady. Oh, the president should tell your Nigerian man, knock me, give me belly, all manner of gutter things. That is what you're calling our president. How many times has he called her own president to tell her president? Just how many times? And this lady, for instance, crying out loud, if you want to, like, you are certain that it is this man, and then the man says it's not you. There's Kenyan embassy in Nigeria. Why don't you go through them? Let them get you a lawyer. You come into Nigeria, stay with them. If you are feeling that anybody will hurt you, stay in the embassy premises, and then come to court, and then let the matter be decided. Since you said you came to Nigeria and met the man, nobody's reasoning that like that. The moment they say go and do a DNA test, why should he go and do a DNA test? That's what I don't understand. A lady will just come out from nowhere. If you see that she was practically naked when Gungun of Lagos was interviewing her, and then she will now come and say, okay, come and do a DNA test. It was the same way that, what's the name? The Ayo of a woman, is it Ayo? That Yoruba lady that Dr. Kemi Olule was fronting that time. Oh, Davido, come and do DNA test. It was you. Davido didn't cough. That's something that made his father, that we know that is not a social media person, for his father to come out and say, no, there's not going to be any DNA test. This guy has done that. And for the fact that coincidentally, B Red, his cousin, also answers David. His name is David. The man, the patriarch of the family, that Davido's father, now said, okay, let, what is his name? B Red also come and do the DNA test. This guy did it. Two of them, nothing. Nothing. And they were now still saying, oh, no, it's Davido. Oh, so the man was like, look, I have like 13 or 14 grandchildren. What will it take me to, meanwhile, this guy, I'm paying her school fees, but what will it take me to, accept her if she's my own? But if she's not my blood, then I will not. Yes, I could help paying school fees and whatever, but I will not accept her if she's not my blood. At the end of the day, it was not. So ladies are good at that. That is when they, on your case, you will think they are going to pull down the roof of their house, because the way they will be shouting. Remember, Anita Brown did the same thing to Davido when there was nothing she did. She was posting photographs back to back. At a point, she came online and said she was doing a pregnancy test. Oh, that she's pregnant, that is Davido. When Davido didn't talk to her, Choma didn't talk to her, then she now said, and that was when Davido initially married Choma. Then she now said, okay, settle me with $3 million. Chioma, of all people that doesn't talk, Chioma now says, it's over your dead body. Because, this is not true. You just know. So these guys that have money, this is the experiences that they have. So they know how best to handle it. By the time Helen has even sang a song as a man, blood money, ritual money, but you're asking the man for money. But what I don't understand is why Nigerians will now, some Nigerians anyway, not all, when I come and do a DNA test, hey, come and do a DNA test, how? So your neighbor's goat that is meeting that you know you didn't steal, then your neighbor will come and tell you, come and go to the shrine in my village to come and swear that you didn't touch. Then you follow the and go and swear. As how? As how? Why should Helen be the one that will be dictating this guy should come and do a DNA test for what? Did he agree, assuming anything, did he agree to have a child with him? But the man kept on saying, I know Ebuka Uchendo, Obi Uchendo, interviewed him at one point. He said he did not. I don't know this lady. I don't know this lady. And one thing with, even though, the Cubana Chief Priest, I don't know him as in, one-on-one or something like that. But the truth about the matter, Cubana Chief Priest, if you're talking about, the way he flouts money and all that, yes. But women, can you imagine that up until now, nobody has come out to say, okay, Cubana Chief Priest he took me out, he lodged me in a hotel or whatever. No, if that is his lifestyle, there's no way by now one or two other ladies will not have come out to like say one or two things. So why is this particular lady every time come and do a DNA test, come and do a DNA test? Like Kobarati, he must have get Kobarati, he gets mouth well self. He say you people are looking for you're looking for a father for your child. I am not. I'm not looking for a child. It's as simple as that. Cubana Chief entered politics and wanted to contest. Okay, he said that initially they didn't tell him that the thing was zone, so he wanted to contest and met some people to support him and everything. At the end of the day, the leader of their party in his state now said, no, you can't go in for it now. We've already zoned it and you're not from there. The man withdrew. Helen came and celebrated, dancing naked. That is shaking her body like no man's business. She was celebrating it. Oh, that he has lost. Kiniko, kiniko. The same man, you now came back. Leave me, leave me. Meanwhile, you have a functional salon. Check out what she wears. Check out the hair she wears. How much is that? That she will now be coming, telling this man to come and do a DNA test and take your child. What is that one? For people that are trolling, you've accepted. You said, okay, let them bring the child. That means you have accepted. Accepted how? I ask a question again. Bonner boy that offered to help. Why did she refuse? If money is the problem. You know how much gullible Nigerians have contributed for this lady. Each time she would come, there was one that she came, pulled out her weapon and was hitting the wall like that. No, shaking her body everywhere. She was not wearing underneath, shaking her body. At the end of the day, people will now be contributing money. When she's done with that one, she will come up with another drama. There was another one that her undergarment, she was just showing everything. You see this, you cannot have it. All manner of gutter behaviors. And then people are telling this guy to go and do this. As how? So somebody will just wake up in the morning. That's why I gave example with Davido. I gave example with both when Ayo started dragging him, Abi Dr. Kemi, and then the Aneta, the African American lady. At the end of the day, they were both lying. It wasn't this guy. So they're used to this kind of a thing, at the end of the day. Please, me, I saw that and I was like, in fact, if I know Cubana Chief Priest one-on-one, I will tell him, in fact, if even anybody should talk about it, don't even respond. Don't respond, ignore her. When she's tired, okay, you carry the battle to the wife. Did you take permission from, assuming they even slept, did you take permission from the wife of the man before going to cheat on her with her husband? For you now to come be telling the woman, oh, you are very wicked, you should tell your husband to go and do a DNA test. Look at that boy that Helen is talking about. That boy resembles a Helen. Then look at Cubana Chief Priest children. I think 2 boys or so. Look at those boys and look at it. Is there any semblance? Is there any semblance? Our lady, Destiny Etiko, our own drama doll. There's a baby girl that, is Destiny Etiko's, 100% semblance is just there. So if Destiny were to be a man, then the father of that girl will tell his wife to go and come and swear for me. Maybe because Destiny is a lady. So there are children that will just resemble somebody that you'll be like, oh, sometimes if you could be walking on the road, somebody will say, oh, sorry, I thought they will just call you like, oh, by the time you talk, you say, oh, sorry, you look very much like. And then because of that, this lady will now come and okay, tell the story of how people met now. What brought you to Nigeria? You had the money to fly into Nigeria. And then at the end of the day, and if you really know that it is true, then go through your embassy now, let them get you a lawyer, and then file a suit for this man. So that if it is true, his lawyer will prove his case. And then if the court now decides and say, okay, order him to go and do a DNA test, that will be like it. But not when after you have gone and then you put your social media account name as Helen Ati Pascal Okechukwu. As how? So it's no longer the boy that you're talking about. Is it about the boy now or about you? Do you want the man to marry you? You want to break his home? Everybody is not you, Ledoche. I'm sorry to say that everybody is not you, Ledoche. So what is all this? Please, I saw that and I was like, no, no, no. People ought to have known this lady by now. People have ought to have known her and her type. The way that shamelessly every now and then is one drama or the other. The man you cost and cost, the man will die. Nothing will work for things are working for him. You're still asking him for money, but you're still saying not things will not work for him. So which way? See, I hope I'm not ranting too much. See, guys, each time I see that lady and that her drama, honestly, I get pissed off. I say I saw the interview that she granted to Egungun of Lagos, what she was wearing on the streets of Nairobi on a broad daylight. I was like, come on, car for that lady. In fact, that video, after doing it, somebody from Kenya, a lady from Kenya, sent me her phone number. Helen's phone number is on my phone. And then she said to me, here is your Losho's phone number. So probably in Nairobi or Kenya, she's known for this kind of a lifestyle. And then somebody is in Nigeria here trying to drag a man that is just on his own. We are talking of marriages, preserving marriages, and then somebody is now saying, go and do a DNA test for how? Because they sell head is Etu. Then go and do a DNA test for the chicken of your neighbor that got missing. Go and swear to an oath, or maybe stand before a shrine and swear. That's what it means, friends. Yeah, that's all I have to say in this video. Okay, thank you for investing your time watching this video. As usual, I'll ask you to comment at the comment section. Let's further the conversation there. Okay, I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so very much for always watching my videos, always and always and always. I will always be grateful, right? I'll see you guys in my next video once again. Bye, dear friends.